Hello and welcome to High Caliber TV, or source for figure and model updates every Wednesday and Friday. So today on the Workbench I'm just going to be showing off the finished Rook. This is going to be a pretty quick video because of the fact that I can't really move the Rook right now. So I just wanted to point out a couple of things. Black Dog Hesco's down there, detailed up with different kinds of pigments and filters, washes with pigments, things like that. Got Donald Duck, the fighting duck, on the rear exhaust of the Rook there. I asked Alan for some of his spare nose art in 48 scale, and he gave me a bunch of really cool ladies, like busts, nudes, things like that. And it also came with this one from a P40. And so I had to go with Donald Duck. I thought he was by far the coolest. The crew down in front, or the security team. And then we've got the lenses painted with translucent red on both sides, give it that sort of depth. As you can see, there's a pin in the base of the Rook's, I guess you could say, center of mass, which is keeping it up. You can see on the front rocket pods there, those cheek segments are rockets, and there's markings all over the Rook, but after the dust application and then the hairspray chipping and all that stuff, most of them are obscured, but you can see these two here, and then there's the two on the back there just over top of the intakes, sort of warning or instruction decals, things like that. Some exhaust, some vertical streaking, some horizontal weathering, all that sort of stuff. The legs are actually incredibly well designed. They hold the Rook up by itself quite well. The reason I have the pin in there is just so that they don't have to bear the weight of the resin the entire time. But yeah, like I said, the design of this kit is actually deceptively good. The Rook stands up on its own. The reason that he doesn't quite fit into the base is because, for one thing, the base is too small. For another thing, I had it perfectly set. As always, he was tilted more this way, and that second figure was over there. But then that leg snapped in a weak part of the weak link in the chain snapped. And then last night I fixed it with 5-minute epoxy, but during the night it slid somehow. I don't know how, but anyway. So it slid, and then it's hard as a rock now. It's never going anywhere. So I snapped this one in the same weak point and twisted it, so now it sort of fits on the base, but not quite. Anyway, and the Rook itself is done. I'm so happy with how mean this thing looks. It's like the ugliest thing I think I've ever done. And yeah, if you ever are looking into Industria Mechanica stuff, I highly recommend you get it. It's well worth the price tag. It's the real deal, for sure. The base, I just sort of sprayed it white where the traffic lines are, masked them off, sprayed the rest of the thing, and then before I weathered it, I removed the tape. It was pretty standard. Yeah. So yeah, this is the finished Rook. I didn't have any more updates on this because I finally got the airbrush to work, and then I just sort of finished the Rook in the span of 2 weeks, and I didn't want to make any videos and slow things down. I just wanted to get it done so I can move on to something else. But yeah, really happy with the way this turned out. It looks sufficiently sci-fi, grungy, mean, and Russian all at the same time. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. The next build is going to be a 35th scale Martyr 3 from Tamiya with a full SS Grenadier rifle section and a command team sort of loading it, standing beside it kind of thing. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.